How's it going, guys? It's been a hot minute since an update. We are preparing the car for GTR Festival, so here's a video to show you where we're up to. So in late March we hit the dyno at Croydon Racing Developments to pump up the power, pump up the boost and see how we go. I had a roll racing test and tune session coming up in April. I think it was the 16th of April or something like that, which was roughly 2 weeks away from this day right here, and it would have been a good opportunity to shake down the car, see how it goes, see if it grips all right with the tyres, and test the tyre pressures, get used to the new power, all that sort of stuff. Obviously dyno figures are one thing, and it is a tuning tool at the end of the day. The true measure of the performance of the car is how we go on the track. Even after finishing tuning, there probably will be some adjustments to how the torque ramps in. If the car is gripping well and hasn't got any issues with traction, then you could potentially dial in some more torque in the mid-range. So a little bit more fine tuning will probably come at the drag strip when we finally go there at GTR Festival to run the time that I want to run. So in other words, we'll get faster as we dial it in better. Now that Con had finished all of the tuning and setting up all the different torque maps and all of the different maps for the boost levels, there's boost all the way up to 42 psi I think, and we ended up making a peak wheel horsepower of 1121.6, which is pretty good for where I want to sort of leave it. So next we ended up going to roll racing test and tune night to just sort of get used to the car, dial it in, shake it down, get used to the power and everything like that. And here's some of the video clips from that night. So this is the first run against a Silver Evo. Not sure what sort of power or setup he's got, but we're on map 5 with maximum torque setup dialed in through the Motec keypad.
That was ridiculous. That was low boost. Holy shit! Pretty good run overall to get used to the car. That was
map 5 as mentioned, so not really the peak power that the car can put down. And I did notice that the car is only revving to about 7,000, and we should be revving to about 8,000, so that's something we'll have to sort of look into. So we should get faster once it starts revving higher too. Next run we got paired up with a Evo 8 MR, and again not sure what power or setup this guy's running, but we're now up to map 6, so let's see how the car goes. Okay, so good run, again no issues, the car was still revving to 7,000, so maybe that's a setting that needs to be changed, but we did get faster, obviously with a higher map.
Do you hear any knocking?
Not from the engine, I think.
No, nothing?
Get back to the garage and check it out.
Maybe it's the water bottle that's...
Yeah, it's a water bottle behind you, there is.
3 point... Is it moving?
4.1.
Oh, fuck. That was a bit loose.
That was.
But it was only because the tyre is soft.
Reckon?
Okay, so this next run we're going to map 7 with the maximum torque levels available to us. This guy was super chill, he asked for a bit of a head start, so we gave it to him. Let's see how we go. Okay, so 3.97 is the benchmark to beat. And again, it's still revving out to 7,000, so I'm sure once we start revving out to 8,000, then we'll get a little bit faster, and probably faster still when we dial in some more torque in the mid-range. Okay, so this next run is against my mate's car. He's got a couple of hundred extra horsepower on me, so no doubt I'm fully expecting that he's going to win, but I didn't realise how much of a difference it would be. I later found out that he was brake boosting, which sort of allowed him to slingshot ahead a lot quicker than I could get off the mark.
3.97. Factor.
Oh. Oh.
You
At
can
least
fine tune it, but you made it. It's still 3.
did you get a video here?
Yeah.
Were we side by side? Alright, so we're pretty even.
And
You must have brake boosted.
he did that brake boosting, yeah.
It was planted, but it was wobbly. That's it.
It felt about the same as the previous one.
Yeah, it hooked good. Like it didn't need too much correction. I didn't even have to think about it, to be honest. Like it was just natural reaction.
So we did 100 to 200 again in 3.97, which I think we can definitely improve on once we get that rev limit up to 8,000 RPM and dial in a little bit more torque. So it will be interesting to see what happens at GTR Festival this Saturday, because I will be drag racing and hoping to get into the 8-second mark. So that's a good benchmark for this level of car. So hopefully we can do that, and hopefully we can improve on that 100 to 200 to see where we finally end up. All in all, a successful test session to shake down the car. Everything worked flawlessly. The car was planted. I just can't complain, to be honest. It just ran super smooth. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.